Hey everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fang, here to talk about the final episode of Fruits Basket, the final season. Everybody gets their happy ending, yay! It's all good and well, and everything's fine, everyone's okay, and we're here now at the final episode, but there's more Fruits Basket coming, guys, because guess what? They announced that they would be doing something about Toru's mom and dad's backstory. We don't know if it's going to be a movie, we don't know if it's going to be a series, if it's going to be an OVA, we don't know. I highly doubt a movie though. It's either going to be a short mini-series. I don't think they can drag, I don't know how long it is. I have no idea because I've never read the manga, but we are getting that sometime next year, so that's exciting. Fruits Basket is technically not over, but the main story is over. So, with this final episode, everybody has graduated that needed to graduate, and they're going off on their lives and their journeys and where their future leads. I'm so happy that Kyo and Toru had 2 kids. Let's go. They had 2 kids. We got to see them grown up. I was kind of hoping maybe we would see like I was hoping to see kids, yes, but when they were younger, I guess. I don't know. I was kind of hoping for that, but oh well, it's fine. We got to know confirmation that yes, they had kids, and I was predicting 2 kids, one being a boy, one being a girl, and I was right. But anyway, there's so many mixed emotions, so many emotions I feel. I'm so happy that this ended in a good way, in a positive light. Everybody's happy, everyone's fine, everyone gets to go live their dreams, be with the ones they love, and that's just the best thing we could have hoped for with Fruits Basket. I'm curious about certain characters and where their lives went, for instance, Rin and Haru, where did they end up? We know where Toru and Kyo ended up, but where did everybody else end up? Now, I'm assuming the manga has an after story. I get that feeling that there is one, but they didn't animate it. Oh well. So manga readers, there's an after story where you see everybody, what their futures are like. Please tell me, don't tell me what their futures are. If you know, I just want to know there is so I can go look it up and read it. But as for the anime standpoint, 10 out of 10 anime. There's not, I can't think of anything that there's a problem with the series besides one thing in particular, but that's more of a author issues because I feel like the author wrote Ritsu, I think that's his name, the guy who dressed as a girl, but then at the end he cut his hair just exactly like Yuki, and I'm that's weird, all you are is blonde Yuki now, but at least that's what you look like. But I feel like that was the only character that got left out of basically everything. He had his mini arc of 2 episodes or something, and that was it, and then he didn't exist anymore until this final episode basically, or these final few episodes, and I'm that's just an author issue, though. That's not really that's not that big of a deal where I would put it down to a 9 or an 8 or something. I gotta give this show a 10 out of 10. It is so freaking amazing. The journey from start to finish, just what a ride. I've waited so long to know how Fruits Basket ends, and I'm so glad it ends with my ship being canon. Thank you. And I'm glad that Yuki got to tell Toru that I see you as a mom. It's kind of funny, but it's also very cute. But I kind of wish there would have been more Kyo and Toru moments. They had a date, but the date was 3rd and 4th wheeled by her friends. It's come on, guys, come on. They've had cute, I don't know, I just kind of wanted to see them more together as a couple. I guess that's kind of what I wanted, but at the same time, I guess I understand why it's like this, but I wish there was more Kyo and Toru couple moments. I kind of wanted that, I kind of wanted that because that's my ship, and I've always wanted to see them as a ship. But, oh well, we're here, it's fine. But I'm glad that Shigure's with Akito, Kisa gets with Hiro, I assume, and, everything, it's just all well that ends well, there's not, it's just big old happy times, everything ends happily, and everything's good, everything's fine. It's all pog, it's all fine. Also, you guys like what it means for the channel, please consider hitting the sub button. Helps me out a lot, trying to hit 10k subs by the end of the year. But also follow me on Twitch. I'll probably not be streaming today. Who knows? Just check that link in the description for my Twitch. Maybe I'm streaming right now, maybe I'm not. Just check it anyway. Anyway, I know I will be streaming tomorrow. Anyway. Okay. So, I'm very curious because I've heard things about the Kyoko and Katsuya backstory that some people get angry about. And I think I know why. I'm not going to say why, but don't confirm or deny anything. Don't say a word, but I think I know the reason why, and I'll be very curious to see how that's handled, I'm very interested. Because what I do know, if that is true about her backstory and his backstory, that's gonna be interesting, let's say the least. But we'll see what's going on with that. But I'm just happy that Fruits Basket ended on a high note. You know, it ended happily. It didn't end sad. There's nothing. You know, nobody died. Just everyone's with everybody, and it's all good, you know? Everything's good. Everyone's happy, everyone's healthy. Oh my gosh, it pains me to think about like Toru and Kyo growing old together, and it's like, oh, my babies, you know? It's like, but I am really curious about where everyone else ended up, you know? Because Shigure stopped writing books. What did him and Akito do after that, you know? Like, I just have so many questions about everybody else. I'm glad I got to know what happened to Kyo and Toru. That's my main ship. That's my babies. But at the same time, like, what about everybody else? So manga readers, please tell me, is there, like, a thing that tells you what happens to everybody else? Because I'd like to know. I would really like to know what happened to everybody else, you know, and their relationships and all of that stuff. Where did Yuki and Machi end up, you know? Did she follow him to college? And I'm so proud of Yuki. It's like, yeah, you go to college. You go, boy. That's a good... Yeah, what did he end up becoming? Did you know, like, what is Yuki gonna become? A doctor? A lawyer? I don't know. I see him becoming that for some reason. I don't know. For some reason I see Yuki becoming a doctor or a lawyer, some, you know, high-paying job like that. I don't know. That's kind of what I see. Who knows, though? Also liked that moment when Kyo and Yuki, you know, call each other stupid rat and stupid cat. I was like, ah, cute. But I'm glad that I got to see this journey to its fulfillment finally after years. Not as a manga reader, but as an anime fan, you know, because I watched the original anime back in, like, 2013 probably. So since then, I've always wanted to know how Fruits Basket ends, and now I know. And now I can, you know, go on with life and know that my favorite characters went on and did things and had a happy, happy life. God, I want to love like Toru and Kyo, though. It's so precious and so adorable, and I wish I could have that in my real life. But unfortunately, that's fiction and this is reality. Unfortunate. But what did you guys think of Fruits Basket all the way through? You know, manga readers, I know they had their problems, their issues with certain things being left out, but I think all in all, we can agree that for what it is, the anime is really, really amazing, and I'm glad that this story got to be told finally, the full story in anime format. I'm just glad it finally got to its conclusion, because a lot of anime don't get that. Looking at You Are on High School Host Club and a lot of No Game No Life, looking at a lot of other animes that never get that. So we should, manga fans should always be happy that their manga finally gets its ending. Maybe it's not exactly perfect, but it got it, and I think that's what's important. So I don't know what anime I'm going to be talking about weekly next, but you'll have to find out next season. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit the sub button. Helps me out a lot. And, you know, trying to hit 10K by the end of the year. We're at 8K, so let's keep going, guys. We got just a little bit left. Gotta push. But I'll see you guys in the Let's Play video I do next is. Until then, farewell.